a tale of an ancient and mysterious creature that roams the forgotten mountains. Its power unmatched, its legend a warning to all who dare disturb the balance of nature. In the time before time, when the earth was young and the mountains still whispered secrets of the old world, there existed a creature so powerful, so enigmatic, that it was spoken of only in hushed tones. Its name was never uttered, for to speak it was to summon its presence, a risk no mortal dared take. It lived in the highest peaks, where no man could tread, its habitat hidden within a labyrinth of jagged cliffs and endless snowstorms. Legend said that it was born from the fury of the earth itself, shaped by the primal forces of nature to keep balance in a world teetering on the edge of chaos. The creature's form was unlike any beast known to man. It possessed the body of a colossal predator, its scales as black as the midnight sky, glimmering like obsidian in the moonlight. Its limbs were thick and muscular, ending in claws that could shred mountains with a single swipe. But it was the creature's eyes that struck fear into the hearts of those who dared to approach the peak's sides that glowed with an ethereal light, as if they could see into the deepest corners of one's soul. It was said that those who ventured too close to the creature's domain would hear the soft rumble of its growl echoing through the mountain winds. The sound was so deep, so resonant, that it shook the bones of anyone who heard it, filling their hearts with dread. But no one who heard it ever returned. The creature was not a mere hunter. It was a guardian of the balance, a being tasked with keeping the fragile equilibrium between the elements intact. For centuries, the beast roamed the peaks, unseen, always present, ensuring that no one would disturb the delicate balance of the world. Yet, as time passed, the legends began to fade. The world grew more civilized, and with it, the greed and ambition of men grew stronger. Kingdoms rose and fell, and with each new conquest, the land was stripped of its resources. Rivers were dammed, forests were felled, and mountains were mined, all in the name of progress. But in their haste to expand, the people forgot the ancient warnings, and with each reckless act, they pushed the earth further from balance. It was then that the beast's presence was once again felt. It began to stir in its hidden lair, its eyes flashing with an ancient fury. The earth trembled beneath its mighty feet, and the winds howled like a warning. One fateful day, the mountain paths became the home of those who sought to conquer the unyielding heights, believing that they could tame the untamable. A group of explorers, driven by greed, made their way to the forbidden peaks, believing that the tales of the creature were nothing more than superstition. They came armed with tools and weapons, ready to claim the land as their own. But as they ascended higher, the winds grew colder, the sky darker, and the earth began to groan beneath them. It was on the highest plateau, where the snow seemed to reach the heavens, that the explorers first saw it. At first, it was only a silhouette against the mountain's icy backdrop, its massive form looming in the distance. But as it approached, the ground beneath their feet began to shake, and the air grew heavy with tension. The beast emerged from the shadows, its eyes glowing with an eerie light, its presence more terrifying than any legend had ever described. The explorers froze in terror, their bodies refusing to move as the creature slowly circled them. The growl that came from deep within its chest was like the sound of thunder rolling across the sky. It was a sound so ancient, so powerful, that it sent shivers down their spines and filled them with a primal fear. And then, without warning, the creature struck. The mountain trembled, rocks flew through the air, and the explorers were sent flying as though they were mere toys in the hands of a child. The beast moved with unmatched speed and power, its claws tearing through the air like lightning. One by one, the explorers fell, unable to escape the creature's wrath. It was not a mindless act of violence, but a warning, a reminder that nature's balance must be respected and preserved. When the dust finally settled and the creature retreated back into the shadows, only one of the explorers remained. The others had been swept away, their bodies scattered across the frozen landscape. The lone survivor, shaking and broken, was left to carry the message to the world below. The creature was not a myth, but a force of nature, a guardian of the earth's delicate equilibrium. From that day forward, the tale of the beast spread far and wide, a legend that would not be forgotten. People began to understand the true meaning of balance, and the reckless pursuit of power and wealth slowed. The creature, in its mysterious ways, had reminded them of the consequences of disturbing the natural order. And so, the beast remains to this day, hidden in the forgotten peaks, its legend continuing to echo through the winds, a reminder that there are forces greater than mankind, forces that will always strike back when the balance is threatened.